too often, whether it's the music business or dare I say, the brand business, we forget the very human element of artists. And so I think it's really important to bring an artist to the fore and kind of get their perspective. I'd like to bring Nick Jonas to the stage.
Hello.
So thanks for joining us today, Nick.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
It's a very, very small fraternity of people that have actually achieved, sort of top 5 Billboard chart status in any event. And then, amongst those, there's a certain subset, and it's very, very small, of people who sort of experience this maelstrom that happens at the center of sort of like the teen fan space.
I feel like as a group, when we write songs that are real to whatever we're going through in that moment, because we've been kind of growing up with our fans, the things that we've been going through and the things we've written about have been things that they could relate to. It's important to kind of write about whatever's real because people will connect.
Authenticity.
Yeah, exactly.
The credibility of truth.
When I write for myself or with my brothers, my preference is to keep it personal. But when writing for others and really trying to think of what their sound is, what they need for the campaign or the TV show, it makes it fun to pull from different things and exercise, the writing formula. And when we've written songs about things that were real, they've either been songs we're really proud of and our fans have connected with, or they're the songs that become a single.
You must have had a lot of opportunities presented to you from the branding space. How did you and how do you evaluate those opportunities?
We've always tried to kind of walk that line of, what feels organic and cool for us and what's, good for our fans.
Can you talk a little bit about the sound you put with the lyrics that you feel kind of matches up with the brand and how you go through that process?
It's about hearing what the messaging is, getting a vibe from the brand as to what they feel, it should be, and then trying to just fill that space with that sound. I find that, when I write a song, first I think about what kind of mode I'm in, and let the music fit that.
How do you feel if a brand approaches you and says, hey, we'd like to make use of one of those personal songs, versus saying, here's a project and an initiative, and can you help us start from scratch?
I think that would be excellent. If I felt like the song that I'd written out of whatever the personal experience is fit the campaign in a way that was real and organic, then be all for that. It's all about just taking those steps to do what you're passionate about. Because if you take conscious decisions and do it in a way that is only focused on what will be best for the career, I think there's no enjoyment in that.
Yep.
And it's really more about whatever feels right.
Can you talk a little bit about how you and your brothers, your team, how you're using social media across, any of the brands like Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, you kind of name it, to grow your brand that you've built up?
We really used social media as a way to promote ourselves. So we used YouTube as a way to make videos and put them up and do viral things like that. And, it's a crazy thing that, from my phone I can tweet something and 2.5 million people will receive it that quickly. I've used it just to connect with the fans, but also to promote things that I'm into.
I thought that was fantastic. Very interesting discussion. And good luck with everything.